Hello, everyone, and welcome back to James Talk Sport. With the rest day firmly behind us and the second week of the tour well underway, it's time to review and give some key talking points regarding stage 10 and 11. Stage 10 was a sprint, a few hills that they were going to try and put Cavendish under pressure. Didn't work. Textbook lead out from Quick Step and delivered Cav to his 33rd tour win. I think for Cav, if he's going to break the record, he has to do it Thursday, so today and Friday. I think he may struggle to get through the Pyrenees with the repeated days in the high mountains, thrown in with a little bit of altitude, not attitude. So I think it will be a real struggle for Cav. If he can get it done before the Pyrenees, then it's perfect. In terms of green, I think it is a case of if he finishes, he wins. If he doesn't, he doesn't, obviously. Moving on, stage 11, including the double ascent of Mont Ventoux. First, big up Wout van Aert. Second in the sprint against Cavendish, then wins a mountain stage. Well, we knew he could climb well. This sort of confirms it. Great ride. Alaphilippe, it was interesting to see him going from hugging Cav the day previously to almost hindering his attempts at staying in the race. He missed the time. He got inside the time cut by 4 minutes, luckily. 4 or 5 minutes, but still, if he wasn't dropped so early on because Alaphilippe was being aggressive, then you never know. He may have found it a little bit easier. Touch of class from Cav, though, was taking his helmet off, throwing a casquette to the memorial of Tom Simpson up onto. Into the climb itself for the GC guys. I don't know what Ineos were doing yesterday. I'm a massive fan of Ineos, as you will all know. All those that follow me know. But I'm not sure what they were trying to achieve. They've got riders that are ill. They've got riders that are injured. So why would you put them on the front so early on to ride? They weren't catching the breakaway. In fact, they were losing time to the breakaway. And they weren't putting any of the GC riders out of the back door really until the final 5k of the second time up 1-2. So not sure. Especially, Carapaz seems to be struggling. Doesn't have that same zip he had in Switzerland. Teo is missing in action, but discovered this morning he's got some lower back issues. Thomas is obviously going to have good days and bad days with his dislocated shoulder. Luke sadly missed the time cut, but fair play to Kwiato, he truly stepped up. The other GC guys, Vindigo looks fantastic. Uran looks pretty good as well. Solid, he won't attack. Vindigo dropped Pogacar, so Pogacar showed some weakness. I don't think enough to get excited about, because now he's seen that he will just taper his efforts down and just pace himself. But it set a cat amongst the pigeons for 10-15 minutes, so that's better than what we expected. Mas, Kelderman and Lysenko, I think, are now firmly out of the competition for the podium. It is between Carapaz, Vindigo and Uran. I don't see it changing. I think Uran and Vindigo will stay on the podium. Carapaz doesn't have that zip to drop them, and he will lose a huge amount of time in that time trial. Looking ahead, as I said, Thursday, Friday are 2 sprinter stages. I think Cav needs to go for them and Quickstep need to back him. And which they will, obviously. I think the weekend you've got an aggressive day in the hills on Saturday. That'll be one for a break, and then Sunday we head into Andorra, where it'll probably be a breakaway win, but a GC battle for the podium. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on James Talks Sport.